In the last episode, we finally got our spawner grinder going and we got our first slaying robot set up. But that left us with a lot of mining robots that we still haven't set up fully. So today we're going to be using the ideal and best setup for those to create a grinder that will make us insane amounts of money and gems here on the server, amongst a whole bunch of other things. Stay tuned to find out exactly what happens in today's video. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back into a brand new episode of Skyblock. Today, of course, back here on AkumaMC, the best, most overpowered and insane Skyblock server for another episode, because today, guys, we are going to be essentially making the most out of all the different mining robots and stuff that we've got to use. I've got a whole bunch of progress updates in regards to the island as well, and there's a lot more that we can now do on the island that we couldn't do last episode. So we're going to be checking that out, and we're going to be making sure that we make a lot of progress in today's video. So stay tuned to find out more about that. Also, guys, I'm still looking for island members, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a form, a link down in the description to a form that you guys can fill out if you want to be on my island. All you need to do is fill out that form, and I'm going to select a couple of you, and I'll be in touch about joining my island, because I'm looking for some hardcore grinders that can help us take this island to the top. Now, thank you all so much for all the support on the last couple of episodes. I really do appreciate it. To say my thank you again, we're going to give away another Nebula V-Kit shard on this video. I actually did it at the end of last video, and some of you guys missed it, so I'm going to make sure I do it right here, right now for you guys. All you need to do, like this video, comment your username, subscribe to the channel, join my Discord, and press the enter button in there. Then you'll be good to go, and you'll be entered into winning this beautiful V-Kit shard, and hopefully you can unlock it like we're about to do right now, because we still don't have this Nebula V-Kit unlocked. Can we do it today? Is it the day? It's not the freaking day. Honestly, at this point, I literally don't even know at this point. Like, are we ever going to unlock this V-Kit? Because I really don't think we are. I really don't think we are. We've had maybe the worst V-Kit unlocking luck ever, like literally ever seen by anyone. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get it at some point. We also don't have very good cluster luck either, because I seem to get a lot of those freaking XP boosters every time I open them. So yes, today we will be making an official mining robot grinder. Before we do that, though, there's a couple of island updates that I need to go through with you guys. We have, in fact, unlocked the ability to use carrots now, so we're on to the carrot mastery. All of my farm currently is all potatoes, so we'll have to farm that up, get rid of those, and then get planting some carrots, because that is our brand new progression, and we also will be able to complete a couple of quests thanks to that. And then also in the IS mastery, we have unlocked the ability to use creepers thanks to completing the magma cube as well, the level 1 on there. So with that being said, it actually kind of fits in, because we just got some creeper spawners from that spawn, or from that cluster right there, and we should have a whole bunch of them saved up in amongst these chests. So I'm going to make sure that we grab all of the creeper spawners that we have available to us right now. I think that's probably all of them. There might be some in here as well. I don't know. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think there is. All right, let's go ahead and chuck down. We've got 58 of them, so we've got a good few of them to place right here, and it's going to fit perfectly in this grinder, because we were looking for the 4th spawner to add to this thing, just so we can make it the most efficient as we possibly can. So that's going to be good. That's going to be very useful. Now that we've got that placed, that's almost perfect, and this grinder should now be making lots of gems, be making lots of money, and that's always a good thing. Now, speaking of lots of gems, lots of money, these have been AFK'd for a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and collect all the gems and all the XP, sorry, that these have made. We're now to 10k gems thanks to these, so that's perfect. I'll go through and I'll max out these as and when I can. In fact, we might even be able to max them all out right here, right now, because I think this one should be, oh, that one's already maxed. Does that mean that we're all maxed? We are all maxed out now on the grinding robot, so that is absolutely perfect. Pretty sure all of these mining robots down here are also maxed out, so we don't have any work to do on those. We will need to max out the additional ones that we're planting or placing today, so yeah, we will have that to do as well. So if we take a look at our quests, we did have a quest which involves carrots, I believe. We have to place 500 carrots, and then I'm going to assume that we have to farm them as well, or farm a good few carrots. So I'm going to go ahead and make some space for that, because I believe, yeah, all of these right here in the farm are potatoes. So I'm just going to go down, we're going to grind out all of these real quick, mine them all up, and so that we have a good place to place the carrots. I think we will just transfer the entire farm into it, because I don't know, I feel like that probably makes the most sense. I don't know, really. We probably should do half and half at this point, because we are probably going to need to use the other ones for something else at some point. I haven't really worked out what it'll be yet, but I'm sure we'll need to. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just place all of these down as carrots. I don't really know how many it is per line, but we'll figure it out. I do, of course, need to purchase carrots, which is an expense that we didn't really need, but we've got a little bit of money saved up right now, so we should be good. But yes, I'm going to spend a good 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes planting these out real quick. Unfortunately, because it's my personal quest as well, I actually can't use the old Bedrock cheat of using a Bedrock account, because you can, for some reason, I don't know why you can't do it on Java, but on Bedrock, you can like insta-place, like you can just fly down at freaking max speed and place them all. Unfortunately, you can't do that here on Java Edition, so we're just gonna have to do it the actual legit way and go down here and spend some time planting these crops. It's actually really satisfying. So it's a stack and a half per like row. So 3 stacks actually gets you 2 entire rows. So that's actually very, very useful to know. So I think if we mine out probably past this water, then we'll probably be in a good place to complete the quest. Yay, there we go. Quest complete. So that's exactly what we needed. Carrot grower. So now we're going to actually harvest 1,000 of them. So I pretty much should probably plant double what I'm doing right now, because that would mean that on our first harvest, we'd literally have it done. So I think I will probably go ahead and do that. So I've got a lot more planting to do. We did actually get a carrot satchel, I believe, for completing that quest, which is very nice. Got some keys as well. I've actually got a big saved up amount of keys, which I should probably go through and open at some point, because I mean, we found out before that a lot of the keys can actually give us robots like we're going to be using today. So I guess we probably should do that at some point. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add, what do we have here? 6 rows. I'm going to add probably another 6 rows just here, just so that we've got exactly what we need to complete the quest first time over. So yeah, because hopefully we can get that done today, because while I'm building the mining robot grinder, it should hopefully all grow out into full carrots so we can go ahead and use it. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this mined up and planted, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we're all planted up, we're ready to go. So once that grows, we will be able to farm it and get that next quest complete. That is ideal for us today. So we've already gotten a couple of things done. I think it's about time we went ahead and we made the grinder for the mining robots, because we're going to need it. I think I'm just going to pin it onto the end of this chunk. The reason for that is because it doesn't necessarily matter if it's in the same chunk or not. But I just kind of, I don't know, I feel like it would be appropriate for it to be right here. So I'm going to just pin it onto the end of here. I don't really have any plans for anything else that would go in this chunk. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. It doesn't make any sense for me, or it doesn't make any, there's no reason why I can't put it here, is basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we are going to do the exact same design as we had last season, because I think that it is still probably the most efficient way to do it, at least from what I've seen. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. This time I'm just going to do it all the same color though. So we're just going to use white stained glass. So if you guys weren't here for last season, or you don't know what I'm even doing right now, basically we had ourselves a design for a very efficient, at least I would say a very efficient mining robot kind of thing, if you will. I don't know, I guess grinder, because but it's just kind of chilling and doing its own thing. But it's basically very simple the way that it works. You literally have on one side, you've got the lava, which all has to be source blocks. Then you'll have, of course, the block where it's actually going to spawn. So let's just grab some cobble just to chuck in there for now. Oh, not mossy cobble. Holy, we don't spawn that in. Let's get the cobble to put in the middle right here. Boom. And then you'll literally have water on the other side. So it is madly simple, except the water is not source block. That is the only thing that you really have to note about this design, because that will basically break it if you do it any other way. Now, the good thing is that I have just, I've kind of made a little platform here that we can actually do multiple blocks with. So like, or not multiple blocks, but multiple of these grinders. So actually we've got quite a bit of space here to work how we need to work. So this is actually pretty cool. The fact that we're going to have multiple of these available to us. We probably shouldn't even need multiple, because they go vertical, which I'm about to show you guys. But yeah, it's nice to have some extra space. So if we do run out, then yeah, it's not too bad. But I guess actually we'll probably, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how big I want to make these real quick. So for right now, I've done it 16 blocks, like 16 blocks tall, which should mean that we have enough for 16 robots either side of this. So that's kind of the way that it's going to work for right now. I think that's probably a good amount. I don't see it becoming an issue or being an issue. So yeah, I think that's probably a good amount. Now, the one thing which I think I remember from the last time is that you do actually just want one at the top that's never going to touch, I think. But yeah, I don't really recall if that's true or not, but I will add it anyway, just because I really don't want to mess this freaking thing up, because it will take so long to fix if I do mess it up. So from memory, it's very, very simple how you do this. If I mess this up, then I will let you guys know so that you don't make the same mistake. But I'm pretty sure all you have to do is water on this side. All you have to do is a source block at the top, and then make sure it's not touching any lava, which is I think why we have the gap there. And then the rest of it is literally just lava, but it has has to be source blocks. So you kind of want to buy, I don't know, I'm going to buy like, how do I, can I buy stacks? I guess I can buy stacks. I don't know how to though. I guess we're buying 16 at a time right now. I don't know. I would like to add 64, but it doesn't let me. So I think this should be all we need. So all we need to do here is just chuck one in each thing right here, each block, so that we have a source in every single block. Now, if I've done this right, then this should work flawlessly. If I've done it wrong, then we'll know about it pretty quickly. So I should be able to mine this block and it should gen back. Yes, it does. Perfect. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about is the bottom block. Well, okay, that ruins it. So note to self, don't do that. There should be a very, very easy way to fix the issue that we've just made, and it will be literally to add that right there. And then I can, I believe, replace this block with a source of lava, and then we shouldn't have that issue. Actually, what I will do is also do the same for the water, because we don't want that to happen over here either. So let's do that. And then what we need to do is actually dig a hole down the bottom of that, I believe. I think is the right way to do it. I think if I replace this now, then we should be good. I'm just going to make sure I actually do make it a source block. So we're going to have to get this placement going quick here, because otherwise I'm going to mess it up. Hopefully I don't do that. Let's mine this block out if we can. I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, I can see it now. Oh, I could not see that obsidian breaking. Okay, we're good. Do that. Place that there. Place that there. Now, that should theoretically... Why am I hearing so many noises? I don't know why I'm hearing so many noises. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just going to assume it's a little bit. All right, now let's do a test, because if I mine this, it should work. Hopefully. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. That's good news. That works. Does this one work? They should all work now, I think. I'm going to test this top one, and then I think we're going to be good to go to start placing, because that should work. Yes, it does. All right, perfect. So that's what we needed to do. That's the ideal setup. Let's now get a little platform going so that we can actually place the little dudes that we need to place. So let's pick up all of the robots that we've got. Obviously, we're going to need to reset them all to different chests and such, but that's fine. They can just go in the same one as the slaying ones for now. They should all be max level here though, so that's always good. I do have some additional ones. I got 6 that aren't maxed out, so that's always cool. That means that we'll nearly be able to fill up actually this first section, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna get them placed. Thankfully, they're already facing the right direction, so we only have to link them to a chest on this side, which is actually very conveniently it's just very convenient. It was completely by accident that they are facing the right side, but last time I did this, I had to freaking rotate them every single one I placed, which was always fun. It does take a long time, so I guess if you guys can work out which way your robots face when you place them down, mine face which way is this? North. Mine face north. So if you guys want to place yours, I would recommend facing them north. I don't know whether it's the same for every island. I would assume it is, but yeah, mine face north, so make yours facing north. Or if you don't make yours facing north, just note that you will have to turn them around, and it is sometimes a little bit of a pain to get into the config of the robot. All right, that's the 5 level 5s placed. They are already going ham. They're going crazy. They're already mining for me. This is exactly what we needed. I can now go ahead and place the other 6 that aren't upgraded, and I'm just going to place them first, and then we'll go through the upgrades and linking them after that. It take me a little bit because sometimes, as I said before, it can be a little pain in the butt to get into the settings of it, but we'll figure it out. So I'll upgrade as many as I possibly can right now. It's yeah, they do cost quite a bit to upgrade, but they are definitely worth it. They're so much better at max level than they are at any other level. So yeah, hopefully with the amount of additions that we've had now to all of these different robots, they should kind of pay for themselves very, very quickly here. All right, last one to link, and then we are going to be good to go, and that will be our official setup now for mining robots, and that is perfect. So we can fit 16 either side, so it's 32 per kind of column, if you will, and we've got 4 of them. So realistically, we can fit 2 stacks alone just in this thing. I don't see us ever having 2 stacks of mining robots until like the end of the season. So yeah, it's all cool. We've actually got another one right here that Funman's providing us with, and we've also got 2 more grinding robot eggs, which is good to know as well. I'll get this placed down quickly. We may as well have as many in here as we can possibly have. Get it nice and full. Link this guy up to a chest. See, this is the problem we have. There we go. Link him up to a chest. We'll be getting so many gems in now just passively from all these different robots that it's going to be so worth it. Now, what I'm planning to do here is it's a little bit more complicated, but it should work just as well. Now, let me figure out how we can do this. I might actually have to pick up the ones that we have. So let's pick up the one that's facing north, just because it's going to be the easiest one to place back down. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to place a block underneath him. And then we should be able to go ahead and place the other ones right here. So we can do a little bit of a vertical thing because the mobs, I believe, take up 2, or some of them take up 2 height. So if I place that one right there, and then we can place another one underneath it right here. Boom. There we go. We can link them back to the chest, and then they're going to be good to go. So let me link this guy as well. And then they should continue grinding, hopefully. That's the plan. I don't think this guy's actually grinding anything right now anyway, because there's not one in his chunk. But we should be able to test it pretty well with this side because he was permanently grinding 2 other other mobs. So let's go ahead and place him down. Right, let's place the level 1 on top because only because I don't know really if it's working or not. So, I mean, it worked pretty well last season, but I don't want to take anything that happened last season and try and use it this season and then it not work because that would not be ideal. Yeah, he's grinding, so that's perfect. We'll now get the top one in there. There we go. Rotate him around a couple of times. Link him to the chest. There we go. So those are now being efficient. The only thing that I am slightly annoyed about is that this guy isn't grinding anything because I got 4 different mobs in here on purpose. Oh, maybe, oh, I think it is grinding skeletons. It's just we don't really have that many skeleton spawners. Let me see if anyone's selling any skeleton spawners real quick on the AH. I don't know if they will be, but if they are, there's 6. Oh, there's 64 right here for 20 mil. See, I don't really want 64. That's the thing, is I don't really need a whole stack of them right now. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that or not. I mean, it's a good deal, I think. Might do it just so that we have a full stack. I mean, we've got other methods of income. I don't know if it will be too much to ask. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we have some more skeleton spawns. Let me check just before I do anything else. Okay, we actively do not have any more, but what we can do quickly is just open a bunch of crate keys that we have laying around because we do have quite a lot of crate keys laying around, which could potentially give me what I need. So let's get rid of all of this stuff real quick and let's open up some crate keys because I've got a feeling that it's probably pretty common to get some spawners out of these. So let's do that. That's always a good shout. Let's chuck them in, see what we can get. We are pretty much only looking for crate keys now, but you know, we'll see what we can get either way. Not crate keys, sorry. We're looking for pretty much just skeleton spawners would be our main thing, I think. Got cow spawners there. I don't really know which ones you can get which spawners out of. A lot of dungeon keys, a lot of money in that one. We'll take that. That's going to help us. Old salvage all command coming in useful as well for all those things that we don't actually want, which is always nice to have. I've got a lot of chunk hoppers as well. I've just noticed that. So we can't get them out of storm keys. We cannot get them out of those. Where can we get them is the question. Oh, maybe this is why we don't really have that many. Yeah, that's probably why we don't have that many. You actually can't get skeleton spawners out of any of those, which is less than ideal, I suppose. I guess that kind of defeats the point of me opening these, actually. If you can't get skeleton spawners, then there's not really many mobs we're looking for out of these. But we will take the mining robot eggs, of course. Those are huge. We will absolutely take those. And go ahead and open up. I got a bunch of these Tempest keys, which are the best ones. We got 30 of these right here, which could give me a whole bunch of eggs. So let's hope for some out of these. Probably won't get them, but we'll see what we can get. We get some block tickets, get a good amount of money actually coming in out of that. That was not bad. I think we actually went up a couple million there, so we'll take those. Got a couple of legendary chunk hoppers as well, which are absolutely huge for us. Let's get these additional mining robots placed down as well, because those are pretty big in regards to crate key. I mean, yeah, for crate key wins, those are huge actually. So let's get those placed, get those linked as well. So now, yeah, it really will just be a race to getting better gems, like or more gems. So we've got a lot to do in regards to that. These should be earning pretty well though, and they are. Like, even just the amount we've been on today, it's literally like not even an hour, I don't think. We've already gotten a good amount from that, so that's always good. Yo, this dude right here, I don't even know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Dude, Amam? I don't know. It's just giving me 14 skeleton spawners, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. That's going to hopefully help out. This dude's island is actually insane, and it reminds me that my island is nowhere near the level it needs to be, to be honest. Look how many freaking robot holy, bro. Honestly, I thought mine was the most efficient way to make it, but this actually looks kind of crazy. It actually looks kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. I mean, they're actually kind of similar in my design, to be honest, but yeah, that's actually crazy. Holy. This one might actually be more efficient than mine just because of the layout. Like, this is actually definitely way more. What, dude? There's no way. Okay, yeah, this is way more efficient than mine. Literally way more efficient. Okay, we gotta rethink here. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I'll be getting this amount of robot gens, so I think mine's pretty efficient for what it is. Although, if we do later in the season decide that we want to get a lot more robot gens, then this is definitely like a valuable design to have. Like, this thing's insane. Like, this thing, I actually can't get over this. I think we definitely got to work on making one of those here in the near future. That's insane. Obviously, this is quite similar to a setup that we had last season in regards to Netherwart. The one thing that they've done is definitely something that I wanted to do, and they've made gaps so that you can actually fly mine all of these Netherwart, which is super, super useful. And of course, they got a lot of spawners going that we have yet to do this season, like proper spawners, like villager spawners and that. Now, this is an interesting concept because I did something very, very similar last season where it basically captures all of the spare stuff that you may or may not have managed to get. Oh, we can actually steal his stuff and sell that real quick. That's easy money right there. That's 38k right there. Hang on a minute. I can make a good living off of this. Hang on. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that again. That's probably stealing and I shouldn't do that. But either way, yeah, this is a very, very cool island. And I do rate this, actually. This is a very good spawner setup. It's kind of similar to the one I had, except it's literally the only different thing, I think. If this is, it looks actually pretty similar to the one I had. Yeah, it is. It's virtually exactly the same. The only thing that's doing different in this one is capturing the extra things coming down here. Oh no, I turned on the entity boxes. I don't know how to undo that. How do you undo that? Okay, I did it. There we go. Holy bro. I was confused for a hot second. Yeah, now seeing that and coming back to my island does make me a little bit upset. So we've got a lot of work to do. I might do a lot of live streams on Twitch or on Kick. So if you guys want to go and follow me on either of those platforms, then let me know. Or not let me know, just go and do it. The link will be down in the description. But it might be worth doing because I think I will probably do some streams because our island needs to get to that level very soon. Alright guys, well that is the upgrades for today. I will probably go ahead and do this whole carrot thing next episode, because we haven't yet done it, and I do want to do it. It's something that we need to do, something that I definitely have to do in the near future, because I want to get my island up to those levels where we can start placing those insane spawners and doing that kind of stuff. So yes, guys, that is going to be it from me today. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure you do smash that like button. Make sure you enter into winning that V kit as well, which does involve smashing the like button, so make sure you do that either way. Yeah, that is going to be it from me today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one here on AkumaMC.